Hello and welcome back to another lecture on learning Autodesk Inventor. In this video we are going to learn a new tool which is called the Loft tool. So this tool is very similar with a sweep tool, but it has some differences. So let's get started. First we are going to create a new sketch here. We are going to make on the XY plane, and this time we are going to make, let's say, a polygon. We're going to make it on the center. Let's make it this big, as much as you want. It doesn't really matter. And now we are going to create a new plane. Let's see this. Let's make it visible. And now let's take this option here and offset. Let it make an offset for about 50 millimeters. 50 millimeters. Okay. Now we are going to create another sketch here. This time let's make a rectangle. Oops. Let's make a 2-point center rectangle here. You can make it, if you want bigger, you can make it smaller. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Right click, hit OK, and finish the sketch. Alright. Now, if we were to use the sweep tool, we would also need to have a rail or a center line. But if we are using the Loft tool, we don't necessarily need that. We could just click this geometry and then click the next geometry, and it will automatically generate a model, just like that. Now, as you can see, it started from a polygon here, and it ended up with a rectangle here. Okay, there are more things that we can do with this tool here. Let's go and edit feature. So there are two more options, but we are gonna explain this one. Then we're gonna continue with two others. So we can add some rails if we want, but we don't have some here. We haven't drawn yet. Let's go ahead and draw some rails. But first we need to delete this, and we are not gonna delete the sketches. We are just gonna delete the model here, or the Loft feature. Okay. Now, as you can see, we still have them here. So we can just go ahead, just like randomly, start from this plane and make a rail from here to this point. But we can also use this. This is a 3D sketch. Just let me show you. It's very similar to the 2D sketch, but it has some new 3D features which let us for curve intersection. We can make some lines on a 3D space, helical curve, and it's pretty much the 2D model. But we are going to explain with this later. Now we want to create some rails. Okay, let's go and take this option here, and now we just select a point here. Let's make it from this point, and let's draw it on this dimension right here, like this, and up until this edge here, and hit OK. Now we have only one rail. But if we want, we can add some more rails here. Let's go ahead and create another rail. Now let's make just a simple line from this edge to this edge, and right click, hit OK. Now if we wanted, we could add even more if we wanted. It doesn't matter, but I will leave it just like this. Let's go and finish the sketch. And as you can see here, this is our 3D sketch. So let's just go and create our feature. Let's go one more time, Loft, and here at this point sections we add our profiles. In this case we have 2, and now we select our rails, which is this rail, and we have another one here, and this one. So If we were to hit enter, okay, so if it has generated a shape based on our rails that we have given it. Okay, but there are actually even more options with this tool that you can do. Let's just delete it one more time, leave the sketches, and let's go loft. Okay, now if we choose this option here, this is a more simple option. We just need to select our sections, and we need to have only one center line. You can make it with two, but this is just a center line from the center of your geometry. So let's go and find out what it is. I'm just gonna delete these, or I'm just gonna make it invisible. They are there, but we can see them right now. Let's just go and make a center line. Okay, let's go and start another 3D sketch, and let's make just some line from here to here, and right click, hit OK. Go ahead and finish the sketch, go to loft, and now we're gonna click this option here, click the sections, and select the center line. And now we have created our model. Just hit OK. Now, if we want our center line to be curved, or if we don't want it to be just a line, we can just go edit this, delete it one more time. We are going to delete this line as well. We're going to start another sketch here. We're going to make an arc from this point to this point. I'm just going to make like this, hit OK, finish the sketch. As you can see, now we have an arc, and now we're going to use once more time this loft here. We are going to use the center line. We are going to select our sections here, or our profiles, then we will select our line. And just like that, there is another model here. So I think this tool is much more useful than the sweep tool. So I think this tool is much more useful than the sweep tool because it has so much more features. And we have one more feature to explain. Let's just click OK for right now so you can see. And now we're going to explain the last feature, which is also very interesting. We're going to delete this one more time, and now we're going to delete all the sketches and everything. We're going to delete this sketch as well. Okay, and this one. So we are left with just two planes, but that's what we wanted. Okay, first let's go and create here a sketch. Let's start off by making just a simple circle here. Let's make just like this. Right click, hit OK, finish the sketch. Now we are going to make another circle on this plane here, just so you can see that we are working in this plane, not in this one. And we are going to make it, we're going to give it a dimension. Okay. Just go and finish the sketch. Now we are left with two circles. So what are we going to do with them? Let's go to loft and go to this third option here. And I forgot that we need also a center line. So I'm just going to go and draw a center line very quick. I'm going to use the 3D sketch. You could also use the 2D sketch, but this is much more faster. Just select the center of this circle and the center of this circle here. We could also make a curved line. You can make a arc, whatever you want. I'm just gonna leave it for now with a simple line and hit OK. Finish the 3D sketch. Now we can go and use our loft tool. Go ahead and click loft. And now we're gonna choose the third option here, area loft. Okay, let's select our sections. Select this one and this one. Now we select our center line. And as you can see, now we have one more option here to select. Select your sections. So this is asking to make some extra sections in between these two planes. So let's see what happens if we click here. Okay, let's say I want to make here another circle, but I can change the area of it. I can make it whatever I want. Let's make it what is this? This is 153, so I'm gonna make this bigger than this. Let's make it 200 and hit OK. Now as you can see, it is bigger than this one. I can add more if I want. Just go and click here, and I'm gonna make this smaller. I'm gonna make it 50 millimeters. Okay, and now you can see it is much smaller than this one and this one. Okay, let's go ahead, click OK, and now we have our model here by using the loft option. As you might notice, these two are very similar to each other, but I mean the loft tool has much more option than the sweep tool. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.